Welcome to Introduction to Theater Management Exploration for High School Students. So we're going to be diving into a lot of the different departments that make up a theater organization. So before we start, I just want to go over the org chart really quickly and then give you some visuals of the different departments so that you'll know what we're talking about as we go through the readings and watch the videos and meet with the theater professionals. So let's start. So really quickly, we're going to look at this very simplified org chart. A lot of the theater organizations are a lot more complicated than this, but for the purposes of our course, we're going to be very simple. So at the top, you'll see a board of directors. What they are is they are a group of people who generally guide all the things that happen at a theater, usually about 10-15 people headed by a chairman. Reporting to them are two separate people. The artistic director, who handles all the artistic, as it says, the things you see on stage, and the managing director, who handles things that are what you'll see in terms of when you buy tickets and when you are in theater itself. So they handle things like that. So if we go to the artistic director, we're going to go over really quickly the different people that are reporting under there. So what you see in dark blue, before we go any further in it, dark blue are the people who, and the departments that we're going to be focusing on for the module. So under the artistic director, you'll see the production manager, who runs all the budgets and the inventory of things that they need to build the sets and the furniture and things like that. And then the technical director under them handles basically taking what the set design people design and bringing it all the way through construction and putting it on the stage and putting things like properties, or we call them props, on the stage. The technical director also has the costume design and construction people underneath them. So the director is under the artistic director, and he's in charge of two different people, the stage management team and the actors. The stage management team is interesting in that they report to the director, but to be more accurate, the stage management team actually interfaces with all these different people on the artistic director's side. They talk to the company managers, the technical directors, and kind of act like a liaison between the directors and the actors and all of these different things. They kind of, if you picture it like a wheel, they're kind of a cog in the middle of the wheel. The actors you guys are probably most familiar with, they're the ones that you see acting out the words on stage. We're going to talk about a couple other people that are kind of under the director's purview, but you'll hear that under the director module itself. So you might see a company manager there. And this one is one that not all of you are probably familiar with. The company manager is the person who handles the day-to-day needs of the actors. So if they're from out of town, or they need lodging or food, if they need anything from a day-to-day basis, the company manager handles that. So we're also going to be exploring, after we talk about all of that under the artistic director, what the managing director does and the people under them. So the managing director handles all the business aspects, like I said, and the business manager does the day-to-day things for that. So the box office reports to the business manager. They're the ones that sell you the tickets. The marketing people decide how they want to advertise to sell the tickets. And the house management team and the ushers are the people who make sure you're safe and seated where you're supposed to in the theater.